What's up guys, it's JT Traveler, and today I am severely tired because yesterday I attempted to ride the Raid and Ride Indy. So basically it's a ride where you ride from Terre Haute to Richmond, Indiana. It's 160 miles in total, and I tried doing it on my gravel bike, and unfortunately we have to make some changes. What's up guys? Today we are biking 160 miles from Terre Haute to Richmond doing the rain ride today. Should be fun. A little nervous. So unfortunately I didn't get too much footage while I was doing the ride, just because I was trying to lock in. It was a tough one, very hard. If just up front, if you're deciding if you want to do it or not, make sure you train. I didn't train. I probably did maybe 50 miles of riding before the actual event, and that's not good, man. That's not good at all.
Let's go, Justin!
So this is my number 356, and this number took me only 100 miles of the 160. But for not being in condition, I think that was pretty good. I feel good about how far I got. And it was a lot of pain involved in getting 100 miles for this guy. So as I work on my bike, I'm going to tell you about the ride, and hopefully it's somewhat interesting, but we'll see. I'm gonna get started by doing my first modification, and I'll just kind of like go through what was going through my mind as I was conquering this thing. Not conquering it, I guess I didn't finish. This guy, and yeah, while we're registered, I went inside the YMCA to register. And everybody looks super intense. So I get there, I'm getting kind of nervous because everybody looks serious or sleepy. I couldn't tell, and I was just planning to have a good time. Maybe I was bringing the wrong energy to this ride, and I soon found out that that was the case. There we go. This was fighting me. I was fighting this guy right here. Goodness gracious. So the race got started, and we were running through Terre Haute at a fast pace. We were going like 26 miles an hour, 22. It was a great time. I felt like you were in a pack, like you're some gazelles in Africa just going through the wilderness. It was a good time. I've never done that before, I don't think, in a group that size. So I had a great time while we were going to Terre Haute, but then after Terre Haute, we got to the hills, and that's where this chain ring made this whole bike ride 10 times harder. Man, oh man, oh man. I think I might have just made a discovery. I think I can have both of these chain rings on my bike. So the first 26 miles was really nice because we were just cruising through these towns, up the hills. Even though I was struggling, I was very strong at the time, so I was able to conquer some of those low grades, nothing too crazy. But then we get outside Terre Haute, and it's just hill after hill after hill after hill. You get to the top of one hill, you're like, oh man, finally, man, I just can't wait for the descent. But after that short descent, there's another hill you have to climb. So just incline. It was not the rain ride, it was the incline ride, man. I probably rode up 50 at least hills after Terre Haute. And I was not ready for that at all. I wasn't even ready to ride at all. I didn't prepare. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. These guys that I was with, they were just blasting up these hills like it was nothing. They were in their packs or groups. I was getting dropped. I started off in a very fast group, which was nice because I got the first 26 miles done really quickly. And then after a while, you kind of see the condition that you're at. You start dropping. Eventually I just dropped onto a group that was going a really nice pace. I was cruising with them. It was very fun. Everybody was cool. There was one time where we got to a stoplight and half the group went through the stoplight and the other half just abruptly stopped. So I had to cramp down my brakes super, like, I'm so glad they worked, because it was like last minute. I had to slam them down, stop at a dime. Everybody else had to do the same thing behind me. I was like, man, that was a close one. But yeah, that was funny. So I don't have a bike computer, but I ended up getting the Ride app, which does the navigation for you. And it worked pretty good, but if you're doing it on your phone, make sure you bring a battery pack, because you will not have battery by the end of this ride. The first stop was South Putnam High School. And yeah, it was chill, you know what I'm saying? Got me some Oreos. Oreos slapped really hard. Those were good. I think it would have been really cool to ride it like in the fall time. Fall time would be awesome, actually. That would be a great ride. The weather was great. It was like just about to rain, so it was very overcasty. I would still recommend wearing sunscreen, because even though the sun's not showing, you can still get sunburnt. I learned that the hard way in San Francisco. Didn't do the whole 160. I told everybody I was going to get to Indianapolis and end it, and I got past Indianapolis. Overshot my goal, and that's all I could have tried. I ended up going home, had severe, like I had some crazy shakes. My body felt like I had fever. It was hot, could barely move. I completely exhausted my body, which is a good thing. I feel like everybody should do that once a year. Just completely exhaust yourself. See what physically all you have to give. Other highlights, I saw some coyotes, which was nice. One coyote went past. I was eyeballing, make sure he didn't make any crazy moves towards me. He ended up going into the crops. You could see him bouncing up and down, and then eventually he looked at me, I looked at him, and then he disappeared, and I was like, oh. So I kept looking behind me to see if he was like tailing after me. But yeah, it was cool. Dogs were pretty chill. No dogs some dogs were off the leash, but they were trained to stay on the property, which was nice. Everybody was very, very kind on the ride, encouraging each other. You had some people hyping you up as you biked. Oh, 38 chain ring on here. We're gonna put it on there right there. We have any slack? Let's test it out. Let's do some testing. Okay, so we're gonna have to fine tune this guy. I think I remember how to do it. Alright, so the next thing I have to change is taking off the suspension stem. Basically, I love the way this works, but for this bike, I don't think this is the right choice. You can see that my posture was very, very terrible, in my opinion. So, gonna go ahead and change that out with another one. Or the one that I came with, actually. There's a big chunk of metal right there, very heavy. But for what it does, I like it a lot. It goes outwards. Maybe I'll wash the bike right now. You know what? I think we'll stop on the shifter, just wash the whole bike. Yeah, before the sun goes down. It's already 7:40. Alright, so the bike is cleaned. I have made the changes I wanted to make. I have to tune the shifting system though, so I just leave that for later today. But I want to go over some stuff, like some of the stuff I bought for the ride when it comes to like the clothing and the nutrition. So first, let's go through what was in this pack. And this is like the one that sits right here in the front. I don't know what you would call it, but before the bike ride, I had bought these gels. This is really, really good. I've tried other gels in the past, and they were disgusting. This one was excellent. Like, it actually worked. We have some honey stingers, energy waffles. These are so good. I had these back in the past. This is what it looks like. Very good stuff. Yeah, had that, didn't finish it all. But this is what held me down, man. Trader Joe's gummies. These beach days, man, from Trader Joe's, man. These held me down. These are so good. Funny story. I bought these in California. They didn't taste anything like the ones from Texas or Indiana. So I don't know what they're putting in theirs in California, but they're not as good as these. But the reason why I like these is because they taste amazing. In 7 pieces, you're getting 15 grams of sugar in 7 pieces. So that's way better than like eating 2 and getting 15 grams of sugar. So they're not crazy in sugar. I can eat them without going too crazy with my sugar content. Also, some Archer's beef sticks. These are really good. Hanya put me onto these. She bought them one day, and they've been the truth. Whenever I got dehydrated, I had a lot of cramps, especially in the beginning of the ride and towards the end. Both my legs would cramp up, like they were stuck. So if I were coming up to a stop, or if I had to stop on my bike, it was game over. I was falling over just because I had to keep on pedaling. Because as soon as I did any other positioning, they were cramping instantly. Like it hurt so bad. I had to mentally loosen up my muscles so that way they're not tense the whole time. So I was giving my muscles breaks between pedals. But also I took my battery charger or battery bank, I guess, to charge my phone because I don't have a bike computer. Honestly, if you have the money, I would just buy a bike computer because carrying this around on a bike ride like that is very, very, very inefficient. It's very heavy, more weight that you have to worry about. I ended up going to Dick's Sporting Goods and got a bike jersey. This guy is really for girls. I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and the only one they had was a women's jerseys. And I was like, man, I'm gonna have to make it work because all I have is a regular t-shirt. And I just felt like mentally I wanted to feel like I was more wind resistant. Like, I don't know if it actually translates to actual advantages to getting something super sleek, but mentally it helps a lot just to feel more aerodynamic. So this was very comfortable throughout the whole ride. I got this on sale. I think it was like only $40 or something like that. The brand is, I'm gonna have to wash my hands after this. This is the brand. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's the brand right there. It's pretty good stuff. And then I also got some biker shorts. These were legit. I'm so glad I bought this. Comfortable throughout the whole ride. Even though I was in pain, these kept me from being in even more pain. Same brand. Got it in a large. And these are just the men's. I think these are men's biking shorts or maybe unisex. I don't know. Men's or women's. Either way, very comfortable. They have a little pocket. I wish the pocket was a little bit bigger. But I just kept my action camera in there, even though I didn't use it. Also, this backpack is for running, but this is the most comfortable backpack I've ever worn. And it's like a cheap one from Amazon. I'll leave the link in the bio, but that's the brand. And this backpack, I got it in gray and I got it in black. Hanya has one and I have one. This is legit. This is the truth. This backpack is so comfortable. It comes with basically these soft water bottles. I put them both here and I was able to drink some water on both sides. So I had 2 of them on either side, just in the pouches. And this was amazing. Honestly, I probably still would go for a bladder in the future just because doing these sometimes it gets distracting when you're trying to like come over here and drink it, kind of contouring your whole body. You kind of just want to bring a little tube up to your mouth, drink water and keep it going. But still, if that was the only thing I had, I was happy. They have a bunch of pockets. You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets just in the front on the straps. And then the back has a lot of room for, like, it comes with a bladder as well, so you can put your bladder there. A lot of room for just carrying other stuff. I have more food in here. Just have my Rock Bros biking gloves. These are awesome. Very great. Yep, thanks for watching. I guess this was a post-ride video, just like kind of like my wind down video, my recap. But I had a good time out there. Will I do it again? Probably not, to be honest. I like doing adventure biking, so you know, from Indianapolis to the Indiana Sand Dunes, that's 150 miles. So maybe I'll do that there, something like that, because I feel like it'd be a little bit more fun to do. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day today, tomorrow, and yesterday.